blinds are now up to 200, 400.
Bet frequency, 70%. Hands one, 2.
The ticking in the background was Mark Banning's pacemaker just going off. Obviously needs a battery change very soon.
Fold. Fold.
It also tells us the blinds have gone up. 200, 400 now. So 600 a pot every round.
Cool.
And Lewis just limps with his ace-6 in the small blind.
800.
See, that's the problem with limping with an ace in the small blind. It allows the big blind to make a move, unless you're going to do exactly what Lewis was going to do. Play it slow and then repop. Anthony was having none of it with his king deuce suited.
It's Jack, 4, 10.
The problem is Lewis is out of position.
Check.
When I say out of position, I mean he's first to act, so Anthony can see exactly what's going on behind him.
Check.
So gut shot straight draw for Anthony.
River is 10.
Is someone going to take a crack at it?
Check.
No.
Well, that's some good aggression.
The ace is good. And Lewis will take it down.
Ace high wins. 10
Monsters,
with
eh?
an ace.
Good stuff.
If either one of them would have made any forward motion there with them chips, I'm sure they would have taken it down. But so even after 24 hands, we've got a couple of shorter stacks, both Anthony and James needing for something to happen pretty quickly.
8-1.
12.
David with little slick there, one before the button, ace queen. He's going to get some action here though.
Cool.
Edward with the queens laying in wait. Now he's going to struggle to see an ace here, David, because we've seen John and Lewis both fold an ace. So
3,000.
basically got a one outer.
Flop is 3, 8, 10.
Nice flop for the queens.
Check.
Trap check. David sees it as a sign of weakness.
18.
He's going to bet out.
Bet.
So Edward Slack, the medicine student from St Andrews University.
Raise.
He sees there's a chemical imbalance within this pot and wants to raise.
3,000 raise.
It's a bitter pill, David, isn't it?
Do you only play against me? Seems like it. It's not deliberate then? No. Take it.
Fold.
No, it's not deliberate, David. Edward had a monster with the queens with a 10-eye flop.
9,600.
You did nothing wrong. You raised pre-flop, followed it through with the ace-queen. Just didn't hit. I know with those queens, Edward now takes the chip lead. Just a tad over 15,000 in chips and must be feeling pretty happy.
Raise. 1,200.
1,200. Fold. 800 to play.
Anthony with the kings on the button. Does Edward take this as a button steal with his ace-7? He may just do.
Call.
The chip leader calls
3,600 in pot.
against Essex boy Anthony.
We flop.
Speaking to Anthony before the start of the programme, he was saying the $15,000 would buy many a Ford Escort.
$2,200.
Wow.
2,200 to bet.
Hits top set and comes out betting. Hey, sometimes the best way to get on with a set. Edward has played pretty conservatively up to now. I must say I would have checked in Anthony's position because, you know, there's no straight draw, there's no flush draw. The kings have got it absolutely locked up. And Edward's played very rocky up to now anyway.
Fold. 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 Fold.
Call.
Folded round to John in the small blind.
There it is.
No.
His 200 was already in there. He made up the other 200 to make up the big blind.
Flop is 3.
You have
Jack.
to look first.
7.
6.
600.
Nice flop for David. Top pair, not much kicker, but Battle of the Blinds top pair is usually pretty good.
I can manage flops when there's nothing in the pot. And yet, 3 grand in the pot, I get check raised. With no. I can have another one actually. Yeah. No.
David keeping most of the table talk going. I think the rest are still coming to terms with
1,000 to play.
playing in this pretty big event in front of the TV cameras.
Call.
Get off my glass.
2,200 in the pot. Your
So
flop
just a
is
call with the
10,
sevens.
2. Jack. All clubs. Check.
Now, not only has he got the sevens, he's also got a flush draw as well with the 7.
1,500 to play.
Wow, from Edward, that's pretty aggressive considering his current play to date. Obviously, he's
Fold.
opened his play up a bit, and it was a good bet from Edward. Maybe Lewis could have re-raised pre-flop there to find out exactly how he was sitting in this particular hand, but he decided to play it a little more cautiously.
Large blind, please.
But I'm sure you'll find out, Lewis, aggression is king in no-limit hold'em tournaments.
All in.
All in.
So, our first all-in here in this VC Student Poker Championships. James has found
5,000.
the pocket 10s. And why not?
1,000.
Makes it easy.
Not going to get any business. So he stuck 6,000 in to win 600.
All folded.
Heading to our first break, let's have a quick update on the chip stacks. Edward Slack, a tad under 15,000 leading the way. James, Anthony and David need to get busy. So join us soon after the break for more Poker Bowl.